So our first question is from Andre. And Andre, very quick question. Regarding your 10,000 kettlebell swing challenge, what approach would you recommend doing the challenge with one-arm swings? Man, of course, when we did the 10,000 swing challenge, at my gym, we tend to do the two-handed kettlebell swing the most. Part of the reason is a lot of people, when they do one-handed swings, I feel they do a lot of rotation. Now, I know that's actually taught by some places, but I don't know. With my experience with watching people hurt their backs, very often it's rotation with speed, rotation with ballistics. And so doing something stupid, but those are the two big ones, really. So if you're going to do them single-handed, my first advice is make sure you have good technique. I always say keep your chin, sternum, and zipper line in a straight line. So if you find yourself starting to throw that chin away, or you find yourself turning that chin away, you find your sternum starting to go the other direction, I would say, okay, put the weight down. There's two obvious ways to do it. I like the first one better, and that would be, and it's going to end up being this, 20 days of left-handed swings, 20 days of right-handed swings. But on Monday, say you do all 500 swings with your left hand. And one of the reasons I like that so much is one of the things you get out of the challenge is grip strength. Now, even with the 24 with two hands, weirdly, when you hold on to that for 500 swings, by the end of the first few days, you see changes in your grip strength. Ideally, it's positive, but you'll notice when you're doing things around the house with the 10,000 swing challenge that your grip is a little bit funny. I don't know if hopefully it's getting better. I like the idea for grip strength of doing day one left, day two right. So, odd even it all the way through. The other really reasonable way to do it is to do a set left-handed, then a set right-handed. You're going to find some discrepancies between your two sides doing that way. My favorite set of numbers now for swings is 15s. Let's just say you're going to alternate the sets of 15. I think that's pretty reasonable. The one nice thing is do the math early with your numbers. I would like to see you get exactly 250 swings left, exactly 250 swings right. Most of the methods I preach and teach here are based on the two-handed swing. So you might not get, like if you decide to do the 10 left, 15 right, 25 left, 50 right, that's not going to work out for balance. So figure out good numbers. Obviously, if you can do good sets of 20 in the swing, boy, that would be not bad at all. You might even be able to run some of those sets back to back. So you're doing 40 hinges in one set, but 20 with the left hand, 20 with the right. I still like the first one best. One day left, one day right. That's just because I think it's easier to dial in technique on one side and just keep coming back to it and keeping it clean. Also, every time you reach the ground, you're going to have the same hand hold. And you're also going to put a lot of pressure on the grip. I haven't really gotten a lot of feedback through the years on the one-handed swing. Most people do it with two hands, but I'd like you to let me know how it goes. And obviously, one thing I'm going to tell you, and I think you're going to figure this out soon, if you decide to do like day one, 500 swings left, day two, 500 swings right, I wouldn't be surprised if you start to change things up and hybrid it and mix and match things as you go. To me, it's a really natural way for you to experiment with your kettlebell swing and the number of reps you're going to do. Fun question, Andre, except I don't know if I've been asked that here, at least on the podcast. I'm pretty sure I've heard it at certs, but on the podcast, I don't think so. So, hey, a new thing.